It's gonna take a little longer to start. I had to kick out Evan Hand playing Beat Saber. I'll start in 3 minutes. Bans, if you're already here, I don't know if you want to go in voice. You can say it in chat if you do. If so, then I'll hop into the voice channel on Discord as soon as I can. So yeah, see you guys in a few minutes. All right, actually here, my tea is made. Can actually start now. Um, it's not on if you want me to. It's an if you want. I appreciate it. I do like it. But it's I can't exactly force you. Right. I'm in the channel at least. So let's load the game and we'll get going. But I just said so. If you it's not the wrong one. Yeah, no worries. I mean, he's actually I need to still load the right save. Load game because I don't think this was the last one. 24/5. Yeah, 24/7. The maths was great. Actually really funny. You remember those puzzles? I gave them to my girlfriend and another friend, and I let them solve them together, and they could. It took them way more time than they needed to figure that out. The logarithmic. The first one I didn't even give to them because they were super easy. The logarithmic one, they had a lot of trouble. They didn't have a lot of trouble with because that one's really easy, especially when when you get the hint that's like logarithmic. The exponential one they did have a lot more trouble with, which was pretty funny. My girlfriend had a lot more trouble than my other friend, which is not too surprising. I thought it was one that she has no. That's really harsh. So we can actually kill the other. No, so I don't think we need to kill the arms dealer in Dantooine. It's probably useful to keep that guy around. Get hype for the. I don't want to get hype for the remake, man. General shop, Sith base. Where was the other one? No, that guy isn't here. It's probably at the other place then. Oh, we were at the Sith base to actually start murdering everything there. Oh yeah, that should be... Although I think I might like to do the other way first. I think the other way for sneaking in is actually more fun. I don't think there's any difference at all. Master, your Joy-Con batteries are getting low. Can't wait. Yeah, that's really not going to be all that wonderful. Yeah, there's the guy. We'll talk to him. We can talk to him now. Just need to drop off my crew. By the way, Shadow, the only thing I need to say is everything's going fantastic, and I'm the best player in the world, and if you hear me dying, then it's all the game's fault. So, yeah, there's no need for me to tell you anything else. Just assume everything's going swimmingly, and you'll get the right gist. Next Thursday is a second representation for the Game of the Year edition characters. Game of the Year characters. Can't wait for another round of who's getting their ass deconfirmed by me costumes. Yeah, that's gonna be fight. Lurgan is dead. A poisoned vibroblade. Huh. Foreign dancer, Rulam. Okay. Tatooine. Oh, I think I know the guy. Hey there, guys.
Have you ever heard the story of Darth Nitro, the Zooter loser?
Fuck you. That's not my fault.
It was Fishlip's fault, but...
It was indeed Fishlip's fault.
Poor Fishlips.
Poor guy.
So yeah, a fellow BR figured out what Brelix's name stands for.
BR Elixir. What the hell is that?
Something like BR is shit.
Oh, that's great. Manani somewhere here, Manan. Okay, yes, it
I hear it is literally BR is trash.
Vec. Okay, I see. Well, they should be fine. It's only killing a few people. And, you know, we have the power... We have the power of safe load. So how's it going, Baz?
Well, I had a very stupid day today.
What's
So
what's the matter?
we had our, I guess you could call them midterms. Like there are two big exams you write in the apprenticeships, organized by the industrial and commerce chambers, or whatever you want to translate that as. And yeah, the one in the middle we just wrote today. Fun stuff. For this, they put like 30 people in one room.
Was it
actually room? Yeah, it actually had enough distance between people, but still they did that. And for what? For an exam that has none whatsoever impact on your actual final grades.
Oh yeah, it's that one. You mentioned that. It's so stupid. That I don't understand that at all.
Stuff. We went there. Okay. It starts at 8 a.m. Sure.
Yes?
We didn't quite start at 8 a.m. We started at 8 or something. But that's fine. Since you had to talk stuff and we had to get everyone in with like the waivers and contact data if someone gets sick and all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, it was understandable, but the guy thought the exam was 90 minutes. No, it's 120 minutes.
Short.
It's 120 minutes. And we were like, that's a mistake, right? And then, yeah, it's a mistake. It was even on the exams, 120 minutes. And then I was done after like 50 minutes. And I sat there and I was like, this can't be right?
I've had it before, though, where we get like 3 hours for an exam and I'm done after like half an hour to an hour. So, yeah.
So we totally legally went through the midterms from last year. And basically, they just reused 75% of that.
Lazy teachers. It's no surprise. We have that as well.
They even included the same wrong fucking question.
This old
where it's like,
hero by the name of Sunry was seeing
here's 5 things.
Well, they were seeing
say which one of these applies to a
got seen leaving the place and the
applies to a debugger. That was the question.
So the Cellcath are holding
and the one that is supposed to be correct is that debugger can be used to analyze RAM dumps.
Sorry.
Or crash dumps or whatever you want to say. And it's like, no. That is not an essential part of a debugger. A debugger doesn't need to have that functionality.
No. Not at all. I mean, RAM dump is like... A RAM dump is something you would use for very specific and, I would argue, very out of you. Like, if your issue needs to be solved with a RAM dump, you're in really weird territory.
Let me actually.
I would say like almost all issues you can fix with like a fairly standard debugger. with like breakpoints and then variable and views where you can see your variables. Because like a raw RAM dump it's gonna be useless for almost everything, unless you're like maybe if you're working in C, maybe. Even then, I would
it
argue
can
it's
be
not
useful. It depends on what the problem is.
Yeah, sure, but it's not like it's not essential. It's not going to be something you're always going to need. I would say rarely, even.
Yeah, here.
But
Sorry, buddy.
Which of these following sentences applies to a debugger? And then 4. Can, after a program crash, be used to analyze a RAM dump? It's like, no. Some of them can. Yes, some of them can. It's a nice to have feature, but it's not one that a debugger
it's not essential, but it
to be a debugger.
No, I guess it would be on how it's phrased exactly. That's a bit of a weird one. Yeah.
A debugger can be used after a program crash to analyze a.
I would say that's too broad. Yeah,
dump.
I don't.
No, a debugger can be used to. That implies all debuggers can be used.
Yeah, all
to do
debuggers
this.
can.
You don't need to do it, but they can do it.
That's what I want to document. Yeah, that's a bit too broad. We never went into this corridor, huh?
And I just insist that is wrong.
Yeah.
And then they copied like what feels about 40% of the questions are just copied outright, and like 30% are the same question but with changed names or slightly changed values, like when you have to calculate energy consumption and how much money you would save or some shit like that. Which has some different that was changed around but still about the same thing. And then like maybe 10% were more or less new questions. Was like,
I mean, yeah, it's pretty standard here.
Why did I even sit down and learn for this?
You're not allowed to take questions home here for that reason. I want to ask you some questions.
Well, usually you're not allowed to either, and you're definitely not allowed for the final exams, but for this they actually let us take them. And I mean, our teachers are like, yeah, I'm totally not showing you this exam because I'm not allowed to. I just happen to accidentally
find them.
Put this on my stream. It's like, yeah, sure.
I mean, it happens here as well, where people are like, you're not allowed to take them home, but if you have them, they're like...
You're not. It actually says right there on the thing that you're not allowed to disseminate these, which is like an actual. Well, it's not a criminal offense, but you know, it's an actual offense that will have you pay if they.
Yeah, they don't like it.
But well, people do it and don't. Yeah. Because these things are shit anyway. There's also always a question that you get something gets asked that you have never done in the lessons, because like I said, the exams are done by the industry and trade chambers, and well, they don't. I don't know how much longer I can stay on this. They don't have control over the schools, so they just you need to teach this in general. Then when you teach this, that's up to the teachers. So it's very possible that you will get something in these exams that you haven't ever done before, and in the final exam it's basically guaranteed, because there's so much stuff that you have to teach that it's not possible to actually teach. Well, it would be possible if half of the people weren't dumb, but
I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these
Oh, well.
mercenaries.
Which I do
before
not
they
mean the
sign up for
teachers, I mean the
SIF.
students.
The students, yeah, they're pretty
In case
dumb.
you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire
It's
these
I
well, now excuse me. I have to continue my recruitment.
I get very angry sometimes on the
And I don't
on
know
the
if you
home
know what
learning
we're looking
days.
for.
where we're
Jedi
just
are
in
generals north
a
of here, just
video
east.
conference
Now,
and get taught stuff, and then the teacher says something like what we're supposed to do now, and then 2 minutes later someone's like, "Oh, what are we supposed to do now?" It's like, dude, if you don't want to pay attention, do it well and not stupidly. Either do nothing at all or ask someone in a private chat and not just shout out that you're stupid and you haven't paid attention.
That's the greatest when a professor answers, "Yeah, I mentioned that like 5 minutes ago. Maybe you hadn't noticed."
Yeah, but the teachers are too stupid. They then always
That's
explain
true.
what you're supposed to do or something. It's one of the reasons why I would probably be a terrible teacher, because then I would be like, yeah, I just told you. Pay attention. But you can't do it without being told now? Well, it's not my problem.
Well, if you're a university teacher, you can do whatever the hell you want, as long as you aren't like outright like insulting people for unjust reasons. I have had some teachers call students stupid, but only when they really, really deserve it.
And the worst we've had at this school was some very pointed silences. I don't even remember why, but it was like, oh my god, did you really just say that? Stuff like that. Anyway, it was a fun day. I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. and I slept like 3 hours because fuck you, said my body. And then I was there. I was supposed to be there for like 2 hours. I was there for like 1 hour and 10 minutes. And then I went and bought some groceries. And when I was home, I was like, oh, the exam actually ended right now.
Those are pretty good, yeah. I just got some stimulants, because when I need to do a battle, I can actually use those.
Circuit for this sector has been falling.
I hope you're here to play some Pazak.
Yes,
Lay
Bazak!
your credit.
Huzzah.
Hey, don't give up.
Oh, did I just lose those? Oh no, I didn't. Good. I just did a bunch of work today, but I also talked to a professor from Dresden, and he mentioned that he might, that if I was interested in a PhD, he could ask around in Dresden for one, and I'll take him up on that offer just to see what is there. Jeez. Because I can always turn it down.
Nothing.
I'm not sure I want to go work for 4 years in East Germany for a pay that's like roughly half of what you would get in the Netherlands. Ugh. He did notice that my
I'm trying to think of some way to say it, like I don't know. Think of anything.
What are you trying to say, Baz?
Experience in foreign country.
Experiencing foreign countries is worth it. It's a plus, but I'm not sure I want to torture myself for 4 years. And I don't think I'm just gonna retry this. Like the benefits isn't that great for me in particular, because it doesn't really matter that much. I don't know. I don't think it's worth working for less pay and live in a country in a region I don't per se want to live.
In a country you don't want to live. You don't want to live in Germany. Why would you ever say that?
West Germany would be fine. East Germany, I'd have to think twice about. I talked a bit about it with my professor, and he agreed that like the mentality in Eastern Germany is just really, really different.
Yeah, that's the way to
I was
describe
talking
it.
about, yeah, I was talking about Berlin as well, and I almost Berlined him, but
You probably wouldn't even know what that is.
I don't know. Yeah, he said he lived in the East for 25 years, so he did understand. But yeah, the professor from Dresden said that like the kind of work that I do is fairly rare. So if I want to pursue the career, that would probably be fairly valuable in general.
So I guess Dresden isn't that bad.
Dresden isn't the worst, but if I can like,
that's
it's
not very hard.
No, I know, but like, say a big thing is the pay, because if I would work in the field that professor is working in, biophysics, there aren't a lot of companies that work there with that. So I would get a PhD at the university, which pays 50 to 60% of what it would in the Netherlands, and you're not getting paid that much here. So I would be living, I would just be able to sustain myself, basically. And that's it.
You know what I say about that, but
You got lucky that last time. So
cost of living would be cheaper, but I'm not entirely sure what it would pay or what cost of living is in Germany, in Dresden. But as a PhD here, you get paid after taxes about $1,000. A bit less, I think maybe 800-900 euros. Half of that is, you're not gonna get a nice apartment out of that if you want to, sustain yourself a bit. But I'm primarily gonna look around in the Netherlands first. But Berlin was so nice. I'm sure Dresden is as nice. Dresden is... It's a very strange place, but it's fairly nice. It's like when you... Oh, goddamn. When you're like on the Frauenkirche, you look over the city and you see a really nice large parks. You see really nice buildings. And then in the distance you see like these copy-pasted commie blocks. Like just half the horizon is just concrete, and more concrete. And they are like, well, not that interesting. But I'm sure my girlfriend doesn't really mind because her family's from there, so she could visit that as well. She unironically said that her mother would be jealous because I would be going back to Dresden before her. You could get a place on par with
you can't see it, but I'm making a cross sign right now. Don't haunt me.
Man.
I lived in East Germany myself for 2 years. That's enough.
Freaking East Germans, man. Yeah, it's certainly not a place I would want to stay after as well. It would just be for a PhD.
Move to my
But
city.
it's good to... Sorry?
Move to my city.
I mean, I could look for PhDs in Göttingen. Do you... You don't have any contacts at the university, right? No,
Any what?
Makes sense. Any contacts at university, but that wouldn't make sense. Even if you did,
no.
you wouldn't have them at biophysics. So...
Nope.
No, but I'm gonna look around once I start my internship, which I will like 90% chance get an internship at least.
Because we have multiple MPEs here in Göttingen.
MPEs?
Max Planck Society Institutes.
you got lucky that night.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Max Planck Institute for
you-
Biophysical Chemistry.
so late.
Hey, that sounds very applicable. Yeah, I'm gonna look around what they offer, because every single university usually has like a page where they show the PhD positions they have available. So I'm going to look around for like availability, pay, what are the subjects, and send a few emails to say, hey, or I'll look on the PhD page what it would entail.
PhDs
Because I would be
are postdoc.
Yeah, they're usually the same, because a postdoc would do virtually the same work as a PhD. Or you become like Strudel and just drink milk all day. Although he did finally escape that. He's going into scientific writing.
PhD student or postdoc for the project's theory and algorithms for structure determination from ultrafast single molecule XFEL diffraction, fluctuation correlation X-ray scattering.
That's like basically what I'm doing right now, but I'm not doing X-ray scattering. I'm doing visible light scattering.
PhD student or postdoc for the project's ribosomal translation, molecular mechanisms and antibiotics, statistical mechanics and function of intrinsically disordered proteins, optimal free energy and entropy calculations, Markovian free energy models of FATP synthase function, fast multiple-based constant pH methods. Yes, I understand about 10% of these words.
I understand most of what you're saying there. There's a lot of simulations involved there, which I haven't done, but there's a chance that I'm going to work with simulations. I would like to, at least. But, like, I have experience with programming, as it were, between giant quotation marks, so I could pick that up fairly quickly. Because that is basically you work with Python software to do Monte Carlo simulations. Could this guy stop tying me, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the actual meetup channel for you.
Sure.
I mean, I don't think you're gonna take this, but it's funny nonetheless.
No, the pay does matter a decent amount, which is a slight issue. But it's just, I'm just going to look at topic. That matters most. I don't mind taking a slight pay cut if I'm actually enjoying more what I'm going to be doing for 4 freaking years. Take that. But yeah, so I can get an internship, but it's not going to be paid, which sucks.
The group language is English, so no German language skills are required.
Shot. Almost all groups like that are English.
Yeah, I know.
You got lucky then.
Because if you're just limiting yourself way too much if you require your local language to be spoken.
I hope you're here to play. So lay your credits.
There are certain topics where you can get away with German, I think.
Yeah. If you do like stuff that's like local history or you do language, that's usually fine. But for especially biophysics, which is, you know, there's not that many people doing that. You're like really hamstringing yourself if you're doing local only. Come on, give me 19. Oh, I'll stand for the time. But yeah, so with internships, I'm not gonna get a paid one, almost guaranteed. My professor put in a good word with the company, but I don't think they have a position for me even. Which means I'll be doing a thesis-like internship, where I basically do another thesis for the next 4 months.
Nice.
So yeah, 10 out of 10. I won't get paid, but at least I'll be done like half a year earlier, which is, I guess, good, because I don't have to pay tuition then. I just have to kind of choose which tuition. Yeah, fuck me, man. They're actually like reducing tuition for next year by 50%, which means of course I wouldn't get that either. So I'm getting fucked over once again by the government. Thank you, very cool. But yeah, so I just need to ask around for topics, because I got an offer from physical chemistry and from biophysics. So I will just have to see. But at least I'll be done in time, which is nice, I guess. And then I can focus. Then I know when I'm going to finish. Jesus, I'm getting so lucky. Then I know when I'm going to finish my education. And I can actually start telling people, hey, this is the month that I'll be done. And I can start working for you. Oh, the luck. Come on, don't do it to me. Yes, there we go. Luck is not a factor.
I hope you're here to play. So
We'll
late.
do one more game and then I'll carry on. Hey, in like a week or so, that paper where I got a publishing credit is gonna be released, so I'll share that as well in Discord. Not that a lot of people will understand it, but hey.
Wow, are you calling us all stupid?
Yes, I am calling you inexperienced in the field of biophysics and super resolution microscopy.
Wow.
Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Disgusting.
Oh, dare we be uneducated in
You
fields
don't even
that
have a
aren't,
master's degree. Wow. In
You
fields
don't
that
have
are
a
extremely
master's degree
irrelevant.
either!
I'm getting very close.
You got lucky then. So clear.
So at least I'm getting paid right now.
Yeah, at least you are getting. That is genuinely a pretty big benefit.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Echani can
You
help
can't be bothered to read it.
Though
Wow.
They lack the stomach for certain jobs. They lack the resolve to do what needs to be done. The Echani believe in a non-existent warrior code of honor, and the Mandalorians prize credits above bloodshed. But I am Iridorian. Honor comes from slaying your opponent, and the true reward of any job is the taste of your foe's dying blood on your tongue.
This guy seems very edgy. Also, of course you would fight for credits over
Ask whatever you
bloodshed.
wish, though you may find some of my answers distasteful. Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind, though maybe they need an Iridorian to finish the job. The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. Is there more you
Is he
wish to
being
ask?
paid to sit in a closet while a boat goes and sucks? What?
That's you know, I would argue. Sorry, I would say it's not that bad, but then I remember that you're on audio only because your internet connection is too shitty, you know.
None has no such things, unless the Selkath have them hidden away at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh yeah, there's that one guy, who was it? Was it SS?
Yes, I'm not
Yes, I
surprised.
know that sounds wrong.
There are a few in this watery world
Who yells at JJ when he doesn't have quality options because he can't watch anything above 160p?
Anyone they could get their hands on.
Because he's in rural fucking America, and for somehow rural America has even worse internet than rural Germany.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I don't know how that's even possible, but
Cramping my style with the ladies.
It's the reason is capitalism, comrade.
Capitalism.
I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers.
Or as we said today, gear of reporting.
Skull Slacker at the bar, or the Johnny Nerf herder cowering in the corner is available.
You have a new phone? How will a new phone solve this? Are you gonna make your phone a hotspot and let the internet on your PC go over that? Or are you telling me you watch Twitch on your
I
phone?
assume he's watching.
Wow,
I assume he's watching on his
disgusting.
phone.
How could you?
I even heard they'll turn on each other when the battle fever hits.
Genuinely disgusting.
Someone like that, I could pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden.
If it has a better antenna, it could actually help with the new phone. If he's watching on his phone, I assume there's not 5G out there yet.
They ain't saying
5G? What's 5G?
Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming.
It's that thing that gives you corona.
Ah, okay.
I'm a realist. It was war.
I loved how people started mocking the people who were like, the vaccine will give you a microchip. Everything. They were. Then people started being like, wow, you kids these days have it so good. In my days, we got to be vaccinated with a disc, with a floppy disk. Do you know how much that hurt?
Johnny, or anything else you want?
Don't you have a laptop, Shadow?
Yeah, do I have
I
to,
assume you actually do.
do you have to say flying bat again? They're basically communists. What?
I suspect we're gonna find these kids in the Sith base.
What? No. How could you ever come to that conclusion?
Oh, you're not saying it on your ship, I see. A new antenna helping is a bit difficult to say. In theory, it should be able to be a bit better, but I haven't. You know, usually the improvements come from 5G, from like a step there rather than the antenna there mattering. Because out on the sea, the signal isn't going to be very strong anyway. And if you have like garbage in, you have garbage out, even with the higher.
What's Skylink?
Even with the higher improvements. Skylink is, could be a benefit, but I don't think he has it there.
That is, unless you're one of those simpering Republic soldiers.
Does anyone even have Skylink yet?
Yeah, they do. There's some beta tests going on in Canada.
Of course, it's in Canada.
You're one of those simpering Republic soldiers.
Well, some of the soldiers like to go and bet on the swoops.
Just call you simp.
This planet is bad enough without mingling with the locals. It isn't easy.
You got the Republic simps.
Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do absolutely.
You're a Jedi. Isn't that basically a Republic simp?
In and conquer this
potato. Yeah.
No, but I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind. You know? You're some kind of historian or something. You should forget about the past. Look towards the future. That's why I joined the Sith. The Republic is old news.
Why can't I just buy her a drink? Where's my awkward flirting? That was the best part about the game.
Not all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we...
But you're only supposed to flirt with Bastila.
We Sith are interested, but I don't really want to...
Also, all of this threatening
What's the matter? Afraid
Bolsonaro.
I'll take you under the table? Hey, if you're not man enough to keep up, who needs you?
He had to go back to the office.
Well,
And then he was like, if I catch Goranga, I'm suicide attack.
Oh yeah.
Another round.
God, can't even flirt with the Sith lady. What a shame.
Oh god, that thick is like, you can't make this sort of joke in the UK. Yeah, all of us in the UK, definitely.
Talk to you. Not the end of the world, only one more day, and then I go home and build Lego. What a guy. Oh yeah, can't get in here. Let's go to the holding area. I should really do another Lego building stream, but I just have so much other stuff to do, and I don't have much
space in your room.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I don't really, but a little bit, you know.
No, not really, but I'm putting Lego there anyway.
Yeah, I'm putting the Lego there anyway.
Violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers
I need
to
to
be punished simply because
clean
they
out
won a
my
fair
PC.
fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair
Soonish.
fight. The Sith are cowards.
Oh, look at my CPU cooler. Well, more like probably the thermal paste there.
Is it something wrong with it?
Just a while ago, the cooler seems to have changed a little bit of its behavior. Like it sounds the same after I start the PC up again when it's cold. But if it's ever gotten like really warm due to me playing a game or something, then the cooler afterwards is just a tad bit louder than it was before. Even if the cycle rate and the temperature dropped down to what it was before.
You can try to tighten it down a bit more, or you could remove it, but then you'd have to guaranteed apply new paste.
Yeah, that's I'm suspecting it has more to do with the fans.
You could take a look at the profiles and monitor the temperature. See if it like kicks into a higher level and doesn't drop down there.
Yeah, that's probably that.
God, why don't you just pay the few 10,000 to me? You know, I am in more need of the money.
Are you extorting people again?
Yes. At least there's no Bastla to tell me how wrong I am.
Also, I need to clean out my PC anyway. Probably put more dust than I want to see in it.
Perfectly legitimate ship. We totally didn't steal it. Don't think about it, Your Honor.
Well, you stole it from criminals, so clearly you didn't actually steal it. There's no problem with that,
it's
right?
It's not real theft if it's from thieves.
Exactly.
I could do a Lego stream somewhere in the weekend, but I'm gonna be spending my Saturday doing some experimentation with the Ocarina of Time randomizer stuff. Because we want to build a recording system that records when someone found an item.
Yeah, you wanted to do that.
So we can actually try and compare how bad people are. It should be very simple in theory, so well, let's hope it is in practice as well. Yeah, in theory. Because it's like, in theory, I would only have to read a certain region of memory, see if something changed, then look up which memory address changed, and then use a lookup table to see what item or whatever it was.
Let me just get up from below my table for a second. There we go. I can't really.
You might, Shadow.
I can't really imagine it being hard because.
No.
It
might be about the interface. That's the issue.
Well, do you have
Yes?
access to the? Just give me a second. Leave for.
I have access to everything regarding the game. Yeah, I should have access to anything when it's running the game, because it will be a Lua or a C# script that is a plugin to the emulator. Yeah, I haven't worked on the ship at all, Shadow. Whenever I built some Lego or had time to, I would work on the Harry Potter thing with my girlfriend.
Okay. So in theory, this should be very simple.
Yeah.
I mean, the randomizer or the BizHawk or whatever. I don't actually.
Yeah, we're using BizHawk.
Something is already reading when you pick up, when you open an item or get an item. Yeah. So the question is, first, do you have access to the lower, systems for that? Like, can you directly change the code there and give them pull requests, or do you have to?
I wouldn't. What do you mean? Because what I would probably do is have. I assume that the way the code works, I haven't looked at it at all. I would, whenever put either an event attached to a change in region of memory, or every single frame, I would just read a region of memory, then save it, and then check if anything changed.
You don't have to do that, because it's already doing that. You should just need to hook into the systems already there. Because it already needs to look function. When you get an item.
I don't want to edit the base BROM at all. I want to have I basically only what I want to do is just look into memory.
But you don't want to look into memory. What you want to look into memory when there's not the randomizer, the multi-world at least.
I'm 99% sure.
Oh no, you want to do this for the
same. I want to do it for the Suter randomizer, Ocarina of Time, and I'm like 99% sure that what would be most practical would just check the region of memory every frame.
Ready.
Or every second or whatever is matters. Probably every frame, because it's super short what I'm doing.
Well, how was the multi-world called?
Yes?
The multi-world? Just Zelda Ocarina of Time multi-world.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure what else it would be.
I want to dig a little bit around in there. Probably
I'm gonna do that as well because the logic they use to detect if you get an item is exactly what I would be using as well.
That's the thing.
There. I don't recognize you.
Like in theory, I would expect
your passcode is out of date.
Whatever you're gonna hook into to already have an event for. Hey, you picked up an item.
Yeah, I assume there will be a code that does that, but I assume the way it checks that is by doing RAM checks anyway. Bollocks. I need to use my passcode.
That's what I mean. You don't really have to care about how it does it.
No. It was.
They already have the systems in place, and you just need to hook into them.
Yeah, but I don't want to have it like depend on that script. I would prefer to have it though be on its own, but I'm like, otherwise we'll just copy that. Why is Jagger saying I died to King Dodongo? That's not true at all, damn it. Jagger's lying about my skills.
Where?
What a guy. What? In the Alpha's chat. He's doing a rando.
Are you still on that? Oh yeah, his punishment gang got rolled.
Skill too low?
A piece of shit Sonic Adventure. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Acknowledgement.
Absolutely great.
It was gonna be great.
Okay, time to put this filter back under my PC.
It's well, you know Blackwoods. I could just go back and play Bazak right now if you prefer that. That's for sure. Anyway, it shouldn't be that difficult to actually do, and I'm gonna be doing prototyping on Saturday, just seeing if it will work at all. I have a passcode.
This card is out of date, and I don't recognize Commander Grant.
What do you mean it's out of date? Nonsense.
What?
You authorize.
Oh, in game.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna force persuade her then.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take my PC apart one of these days.
Just a good idea to do with cleaning anyway. I'm gonna do it fairly soon as well.
I don't recognize you.
Looking at my
failure.
Some of these filters, yeah, I need to clean this.
They're dusty, probably.
You or I.
What?
Stop detecting that I'm not who I say I am. It's really frustrating. Is it just a guarantee to fail? Because I've never had force persuade. Oh, they have mind immunity, of course.
Whoa.
So persuade is force persuade doesn't work on them, I think.
You there?
Wow.
I don't recognize.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Damn it. Well, we should be easily able to slay them all here. I have HK, you know.
Meat bags. You know, my Nvidia broadcast keeps telling me there's a new update. Yeah, do you remember what the problem is with that?
No, pray tell.
I don't have a C drive.
Nice. Oh yeah, I remember that.
I don't want to fucking partition my drives every time I have to update Nvidia shit.
Yeah, it's a bit stupid. I really don't understand why it can't do that.
Because it's just hard-coded like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really dumb. You know.
Extract your stuff to see temp, whatever. It's like what the fuck? Who does that?
It's the big brain way of doing it, of course.
It's a proprietary way of doing things. Stupid.
Just download more RAM.
Jesus,
man.
Christ, man.
It's a faulty war droid. Actually, see if I can do anything with that.
How valuable is Nvidia these days? And I can't put a fucking check for what drives you have in their fucking programs.
Hey, we got XP. Nice. Hello. There's a lot of them, sire. Actually, I should just cast Disable Droid on
you. These are not the droids you're looking for.
These are not the droids you're looking for, indeed. Let me use a repair kit here.
That hurt, I guess.
Doesn't work.
Too easy. These guys do have a lot of health. But he is dead. There we go.
But at last, he died.
Oh, actually, fun fact. You know, I was talking to when a professor, the guy from Dresden today, and we were talking about limitations for like GPUs and some of the algorithms that we were using. Okay, so when you're pushing a file to the GPU, what do you think the max size of that file can be? You know, say you have a GPU with like 16 gigabytes of RAM. What do you think the maximum file size can be?
No clue. I have genuinely little knowledge about GPU architecture.
It's 2 gigabytes. Even if you have 100 gigabytes of RAM, you're only allowed to have files that are at the largest 2 gigs. You know why? Because you're not allowed to have files that are larger than one like memory module chip.
Okay.
It just won't allow it.
Okay.
And I can kind of understand why, because it makes parallelization a nightmare. But also, like, just let the user be an idiot and do that. But, you know.
Well, sometimes you don't want that.
No, I'm guessing that they probably figured out that, like, it's a really dumb idea to do that. But, it did... It was a bit annoying for me, because it kind of... My ideas when using the GPU would depend on uploading huge files to it at once. But now I know it won't even matter if I do that.
Well, it depends on if you can cleanly separate the tasks.
Well, it's like...
I don't know. What...
Well, the thing is, like, I have files of like 25 gigabytes. So my idea would be just upload them at once. And do that, but
Yeah, but the question is, then can you chop it up into 1 gigabyte size?
I can. That's not very difficult, thankfully.
Yeah, but does it work with the things that you want to do with it? That's the question.
Yes, it does.
Well, then there you go.
Okay, there is a scenario in which it wouldn't work, but you have to be really dumb for that, because like the application is like take a number of frames and do some calculations on those.
More
like a
importantly,
window of like 50 to 100 frames.
When are you recoding image?
What? When are you? I am already like half doing that. I half rewrote their graphing software for my custom graph implementation, which was holy shit, that was awful.
So are you just? Are you doing a fork, or are you
what I will be
get it
what I
pulled back into the main branch.
what I did now is to just make sure that it works regardless of what they do. I just did some, subclasses of the stuff they have.
Not what I was asking.
No, but I will make a pull request. What I'm
Okay.
probably gonna do is actually just make an issue first, where I say, "Hey, I made these things. Do you want this?" And if their answer is yes, then I will put the effort in, because I can't just copy paste the work that I've done back in, because then I also would have to make a lot more changes to make sure it works properly everywhere. That would be a bit of work, but I would want to do that.
That's quite true.
Because like ImageJ has like a ton of interlocking systems, and I have to make sure it works everywhere. I'm like, I know I can do it. That's not the question. It's just that it's going to be a bunch of work, and I don't want to do that without knowing it'll be worth it. Because it's not going to be great when it's like 4 months of work, and they say like, "Oh, we don't want this, so go somewhere else." Is this gonna kill me or something? No, it's just steam. But I think... Oh no, it is actually damaging me.
No. God damn it.
Well, we didn't die. Oh,
Yeah, it's
nice.
robots with you, and it shouldn't be getting damaged, but...
I don't think about it. I'm gonna...
I'm not sure if they did. I didn't see.
They did get damaged, actually. They were full health.
2, 3.
Let's see. No, I'm not going to overload it there. Security room.
7.
I probably have to disable the force field no matter what. Yeah. Well, we'll remember that in the security room. Security computer
Nitro will remember that.
Training room.
Whatever happened to Telltale Games? Oh yeah, they fucking died.
Low control room. Corrupt. Oh, I don't have enough. I need to get more computer spikes, man. Steam control room. That's where I'm
But I thought you were such a great programmer. What do you need those spikes for, Nitro?
Corrupt the sentry's droid. See. Anyway, we're gonna go to security room. Disable the force field. Don't think about it.
I'm thinking about it though.
Yeah, that's your mistake, you know. Got 300 XP. We'll just need to remember to... Oh my god, we have to go back. Okay, I can just turn it off from here, thank god. Whew.
By the way, I fell for the currently cool thing.
Oh no.
Someone talked me into buying that Valheim game yesterday.
Is it? I heard it was actually quite fun in co-op.
Yeah, it was. We didn't do that much, but yeah. But it's not like it's not a revolutionary thing. I mean, it's basically just one of those open world crafting survival games.
Yeah, that's what I got from it as well. What airlock puzzle, Strudel?
I'm enjoying it. It's like not a high bar.
I mean, a lot of people are. It's like it broke the freaking 500,000.
I thought it already has 3 million. So
no, sorry, it broke the 500,000 concurrents.
Yeah. Oh,
and that is very rare.
That is indeed quite rare. Not even Ubisoft Towers, no Ubisoft Towers. Then I made myself a boat and I was sailing, and then suddenly there was a fucking sea snake under me and almost killed me. That was great.
Room in the far right. Oh, we'll see it in a bit then.
Airlock puzzle. Are we deciding who we're putting out of the airlock? I thought FTL was done and over with.
Is he stunned? Yeah, there we go. No!
Yes.
24.
You can't throw me out of the airlock, Strudel. I'm already dead inside. What would the point be?
What a shame. So, force field. So, Strudel, you're ready for Sunday? Sunday.
Are you
Sunday.
doing the rando then?
We're doing the rando then, yeah.
Crazy people.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, fun stuff about that Link to the Past randomizer I started.
Oh yeah, you started that while I was doing a Zooter.
Yeah. I didn't actually finish it, but it went pretty well. Like I said, first item was the fucking boots.
Yeah, that is
then
really
at some
lucky.
point I was kind of stuck, or not really stuck. I still had stuff to do. But it's like all these dungeons I could do right now, I don't have to do. But there's nowhere else to go. And then I went and took a break, and then I remembered. Wait a second! I put Ganon's Tower on random crystals. Shit!
What an idiot! I'll remind you, Strudel. It's gonna be fun though. I can't wait to have to gather like 30 Skulltulas without a boomerang or a hook shot. All right, so
And then
in
it turned
here,
out
I just
my mirror was in Ganon's Tower.
nice.
That was a thing.
Yeah, that sounds fan-freaking-tastic.
Also, every time you people with the Zooters are GGG, I'm like, what? What are these people talking about? And then I realized Gerudo's training grounds or something, right?
Yeah, Gerudo training grounds. I'm looking. No, I checked the Master Quest chances, and they're actually like it's like a what do you call it again? It's a series. So like getting 1, there's a chance. Getting like 2 is already like getting 1 is 50%. Getting 2 is 25. Getting 3 is like 12.5, and it continues that way. So there's like a 50% chance we're getting 1, and there's a 50% chance we're getting more than 1. So it should be fine.
It should be fine.
In theory, you know.
In theory, if you're lucky.
I'm looking forward to MQ. Yeah, most MQ are never. Naturally, we are the 1%. If we're gonna roll the 1% option, we're gonna get like 8 of them.
Oh, I should have fucked this up.
It's like, hey, at least wait. Have you never done Master Quest?
I sure haven't.
But I have done all Master Quests. All Master Quests is like a 0.0001% chance. It's like it's really unlikely.
So can I plan your rando?
No.
Oh.
No, because we're doing a rando.
It's be totally
50
random.
Skulltula Shadow. The big key can be on could be on 100 Skulltulas.
Big key for what?
Big key for Ganon's door.
Huh.
To finish the game.
That just reminded me of
What I've done. I'm not a massive.
crap.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, Relic, you piece of garbage. Yeah,
It's so great.
Master Quest is. I don't know. It was like a 50-50 experience. Actually, no, I should say that correct. Without crowd control, it would have been a like 50% enjoyable, 50% not. With crowd control, it was pretty ass. Because like learning new dungeons on the fly wasn't that great.
With Cynthia.
Yeah, that was more the terrible thing. Yeah, not that mean 50. It's I know Jagger did one, and it was like a freaking it was like a 95 Skulltula seed. It was ridiculous. I snuck past it? Well, we could still do it if you want. Master! Master!
No, Fi. Go away, Fi.
What?
Surely I can still do it, Strudel. So what do you mean I snuck? Oh, you mean I didn't need to deactivate the force field? I see. Advanced gravity generator. What does that even do? Unhit slowdown. Oh, that's really nice. It's the pleb way. Well, I didn't know that. You weren't here to tell me otherwise, you dingus. Computer use +6. What's your computer use? To go like, what was it again? Yeah, computer use is 17. There we go. Let's see, bonus feeds. Yeah, I'll give you this one though. Shield disruptor. Nah, I'll give you stun ray. It's way better. You've got a heavy plating, armor shield, and blaster rifle. There we go. Did you at least? Yes, I did.
What?
Stop starting at what? I did murder everyone in the hangar, yes. I had all 3 options, and I just preferred to murder everyone. It's way more fun.
Of course, Nitro would kill and murder everyone.
Of course I would. So you should wake up at 8 AM. Like, it's not like I'm inconsistent with the time that I start this.
Yeah. Waking up at 8 AM, who would do that?
Look, Strudel basically already creates his entire day around me, so wouldn't have been too strange. I really like Destroy Droid, it's great. Oh yeah, Baz, I wanted to ask you, what game's after Dark Forces? Because I think Shadow mentioned it's not too long.
Nothing.
Hmm?
Nothing?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Piece of grenades. Are you gonna wait until KOTOR 1 is done?
No. I
Wait,
told
what
you,
then?
Nitro. I dropped the Patreon slot. That's what I did.
Really? What a guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You couldn't.
I couldn't stand the
But why? I am the greatest video gamer alive.
Yeah, that's exactly the
more of
problem.
that skill. I hadn't got an email about that, unless you haven't yet cancelled it.
Well, I have cancelled it.
I don't know.
But
Oh,
I mean, I
strange.
paid for this month, right? So
I know.
maybe
but
they
I
would do it.
Actually, it would.
month.
That's true. I don't know how that works. Let me check my email. No, I don't see anything like that.
Or maybe it didn't take, and they just decided to take my money anyway.
Not tell you. Nah, I doubt that. I didn't see in regards to the water in place, the cycle to thermal heaters. The only other path to the north side of the base. Now the cycle. Out of one room and into the adjoining one for each of the 3 rooms and see what that actually is from the room they're in. Alright. One of those fish people swam into one of the intakes outside. The external flow control pushed the water into the chambers. Oh God! Makes your schedule more flexible. Yeah, I can have another Patreon in there, but oh well. The external flow controls push the water. The flow controls on the inside switches wall between the E water is okay. Wait. The external one pushes into north and south, then the inside switches water between east and west. The meters by the flow, so there's water in the adjacent room. Okay. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to reread this, don't I? What's in here then? Flow control room. Oh, this was on the other side, I see. I already went through here. Oh well, Bass, it's sad to see you go, but such is life.
Maybe if you were better at shooters, I wouldn't have done this.
I am better at shooters. Don't know what you're on about, Bass.
You're not better than yourself at shooters, no matter how good you are.
I see.
Warning, activating flow control may flood.
I just click on Jake Court General. First thing I see, it's gonna be hard to be worse than Warcraft 3 Reforged. I'm like, my poor heart.
If you played more Xenome, you wouldn't be bleeding Patreon subscribers. I don't know about that.
I think you would be bleeding even more Patreon subscribers if you did.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Or maybe I'll subscribe again once you finish KOTOR. If you promise to stop lying about your damn shooter skills.
But I wasn't lying about my damn shooter skills.
Yeah, this is why you lost me, Nitro.
But I mean, I played the game fast and loose because I know I could do it.
Yeah.
And the only reason I was claiming those things is because it riled you up so much. It was great.
I just didn't enjoy watching it. That's the problem.
But it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but I still didn't enjoy watching it. So I can't tell myself, yeah, spend that money. Well, to be honest, I could tell myself that. It's not like I spent the money on anything else. But I gotta think of my future, Nitro. I gotta buy stonks.
Nonsense. I might die here. No, there we go. Healed myself.
Yep, but TBW, he is doing what the people want.
I got disabled.
Which is no Xenomeme streams.
Do I need to grab a note? Kill him! There we go. Okay, droid died. No Zelda streams either. I don't know. I don't have a huge amount of time during the week because I have either Patreon or I'm playing like KOTOR with Baz, which I like a lot as well. And in the weekend, and like any other time I would normally stream, I have to work on my thesis. No, I like Breath of the Wild, but one issue sort of was, for example, that my girlfriend had the Switch in her room.
Stole your Switch? Wow.
Well, it's our Switch, you know. But it is our Switch, tovarish. But yeah. When is it was quite a while ago. It was like 2 months, I think. I did not see what that was.
No, you're gonna replay that. Not replay. You're gonna play the remake of not remake.
Of Breath of the Wild, yeah, no, Skyward Sword, you mean?
Not Skyward Sword, yeah. Jesus Christ!
If you'd actually bothered beating it. I mean, I like playing, like bumming around and doing all the dungeons. So it's not like I'm. I think that's a bad thing.
I don't think so, Gnaffle, actually. Considering how that's probably at least 2 years away.
Breath of the Wild. No, Breath of the Wild's gonna be a while. I mean, they said that. Oh, we're gonna. What?
Yeah. Yep, it doesn't have a title. It's
so
a
sequel.
Exactly,
it's like Breath of the Wild sequel. What else? It's like they haven't given any information besides the opening.
Exactly.
Thing.
It's just
they're gonna give more information later this year, whenever that might be. I suspect it's gonna be E3. The virtual E3, I guess. Project Triangle Strategy pending title is worse than that's true. That was an awful title. Let's just run away.
Project Triangle Strategy pending title. Oh yeah, that one. Oh.
Yeah, that one. That game. It's 10 out of 10. Would title again.
Also, I got distracted there, or not distracted. I was like, this looks a lot like Final Fantasy Tactics. Then everyone was like, this is, what was it, Octopath Traveler? And I'm like, oh,
yeah,
really?
Everyone thought it was gonna be like an Octopath.
I guess it's that. And then it went on, and with the terrain and everything. And I'm like, is this Final Fantasy Tactics? And then yes, it absolutely is. Not fucking
Octopath Traveler. Weird.
Did not succeed, Master. Though it was a valiant attempt for a meatbag.
The story was really stupid. It was like, oh yeah, just anime, generic anime crap.
No, it's just.
Still want to play Three Houses someday.
Three Houses. It just sold 3 houses. I mean, if the gameplay is
I'm gonna wait
good.
here a bit to recover my my Force stuff.
Also, I've come to the conclusion that TBW complaining about weep shit is the height of hypocrisy.
Why? Because he likes Fire Emblem.
No, because he likes Smash.
What? Smash is great!
Uh-huh. Or rather, because you're also involved in Smash. That's the problem.
I don't see the issue here. Smash is great. It just needs less anime sword fighters. Smash has Banjo. Yeah, that is pretty. It does make it pretty good.
Well, I never played Banjo games, so I don't really care.
Banjo I have played Banjo games. They're pretty fun.
Did you stream that?
I did stream that. Yes. I was sitting on like Christmas 2 years ago.
Zoomer. Wow. No.
Are you calling Baz younger than me? That's something. Oh, Baz is an old man.
You know what the actual problem was? None of these games came out on a. None of the Banjo games came out on a PC.
I mean, Banjo 1 is a collectathon, and for a collectathon, it's pretty good. But like collectathons in general are not exactly super great. I mean, I'm playing one now for the GameCube.
You're playing one right now.
Patreon game.
Oh,
yeah, I mean Patreon game. It's a it's a collectathon. No, that other game, it's pretty bad.
Looney Tunes?
The Looney Tunes, yeah, the Looney Tunes one is a collectathon game.
I on purpose didn't watch that because I had a feeling that I would want to kill myself if I did.
Nah, it wasn't that bad. Controls great in actual hardware. Yeah, the issue was as well that I was playing it with a shitty controller. If you have 3 R's.
4, 6.
Yeah, the biggest issue about Banjo, I mentioned that as well during the Looney Tunes.
Only plays Amiga
everything if you die.
No, I've always been on a PC. I mean, the first actual console, and yes, I don't count handhelds, fuck off, that I owned was a PS3. Or that my family owned. by which I mean me.
I'm sorry, but handhelds do count. Sorry,
No,
Baz.
no,
Hate to break
no,
it to you.
no,
You're a filthy console
nope.
peasant. Yeah. I'm sorry, they count. I don't know what point you're trying to make here, but no, why not, Baz? I'm sorry, but you're just wrong here. I don't know your.
Is your fucking phone a console?
What? No, of course not. But a handheld is a dedicated
but
gaming
you do
device.
use it for gacha, right?
What? Fuck, I don't play gacha. Garbage. Jesus.
Says Nyatro.
Hey, I haven't nyad in a while.
Just did. I tricked you into
You
it.
know exactly what I'm doing. God damn it. Stop killing my guys, please.
No.
There you go. Reject the return to Master.
Look at what I do with swords.
Look, of course we're gonna shitpost about that piece of garbage.
What?
It had a freaking Smash announcement.
Xenomeme, yeah.
Yeah. Freaking Mithra, man. Don't even. It was literally spoiled by the Smash announcement. 10 out of 10. I had no idea what or who Mithra is, but well, I still don't really, but you know.
Is that the blonde version?
Yeah, the blonde version. I think she transforms into that later. I have no idea.
Sure.
You're done. Ah, man. What? So, oh. I see. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Fucking Tsundere.
Yeah.
Even after knowing about them for what feels like 20 years, I still don't know why people like that.
Some people just have shit taste.
I mean, then again, I also don't understand why people like romantic slapstick. Oh yeah, look at that guy getting abused. Isn't it funny and romantic?
Yes?
But Baz, he's doing it because he loves her. I don't know.
Oh, she loves him. That's why she's allowed to.
I don't know, man. Oh, like that. I've never watched any of those.
Yeah, you shouldn't. It's so bad.
Oh, it's all the kids.
There's a difference between an American and a Yankee, at least in the US. No. That's nonsense, right? All Americans are Yanks, right?
The Sith are teaching us mastery of the Force. Oh, they're lying to them.
This reminds me of... Oh yeah, that reminds me of that one guy in Mass Effect. who was so high on drugs he thought he was a bionic god or something. Yeah, it's like a bit of slapstick is okay if it's made for fun, but when you're sitting there and like in real life this person would have been arrested like 10 years ago and have caused substantial damage to another person's physique. It's kind of not really romantic, you know.
How do they not? How do we?
God, how can you kill a god? Jesus. I need to play Morrowind again. Actually, people were insane and voted for Max to play Morrowind.
People like whenever Max put up a poll For like games to play, people always vote for the worst garbage that's
No, what they actually vote for is look at this three-way tie. Aren't we fun?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, we just convinced them all that the Sith are truly evil.
Morrowind played pretty even back then. It's still a great game.
I see.
Just gotta get over the initial hurdle.
The jank. It doesn't really look like a game that sounds all that great.
I mean, it doesn't look very well in the first place. No, the thing most people always fixate on, what you can miss when you're swinging. And it's like, yeah, but if you like invest an hour into the game,
it's an RPG.
That's happening.
Yeah. I mean, it's also like not a very uncommon RPG thing.
Yeah,
so I think it's just
that it's
also
like,
not having an idea what they're doing.
It went from. It took that from like the CRPGs that were there before, and somewhat from the first two Elder Scrolls games. But it's like that hit swinging and kinetically connecting, but not actually hitting. Just that doesn't work in first person. It just doesn't. But it's connected with all the skills and with stamina. That is very important. Stamina. The success chance of basically everything is connected with your stamina. Want to brew potion? Better have max stamina.
Yes, that's really stupid. That's really, really dumb. So I mean, go to the medical room first. Then.
If you think about it from a like purely role-playing standpoint, it kind of makes sense. If you just run a marathon and you're kind of exhausted, maybe you brewing a potion wouldn't.
Yeah, sure. But like, as from a gameplay perspective, it's really dumb.
Yep.
Like, you shouldn't ever require like if you could just wait without penalty to do something. You should just it shouldn't matter that resource.
Yeah.
Like, if you can just stand there, like, it's why I would like here in combat I can understand like force not repleting, but like outside of combat you can use it infinitely, I think. And if you can't, I don't think you can, but I think you should.
Yeah, you should. Definitely should.
Because like I could just stand there.
Usually
and
no
wait.
patrols anywhere. I think there's just a very, very few of them in the whole game. So
but they don't.
I reckon Lord Malak was most displeased when he
They even then don't attack you unless you attack them.
He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Commentary. It is not possible to destroy the master.
Meatbags detected.
You run while my blasters warm up, meatbags.
They're so useless. It's really like kind of cruel that they just go like, oh yeah, you can totally train you into the force. Don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it. It just works. That's not hard. Lies. Actually, you're getting close. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm noticing it. If this doesn't work that well, which I suspect will happen, I'm going to I am going to use some of those boosters. Oh, nice, good.
Yes.
Wow, even Hoovy has understood. Don't listen too hard to Hamster.
Never listen to Hamster. It's a terrible idea.
I mean, there are very, 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 very small amount of things you should listen to Hamster to.
Oh, jeez.
He
just...
You're dead.
He's like, oh, I was like, oh, surely it's fine. Like, he's almost dead, and he's just like, yeet. No, now we're here. Great.
You're dead, kid. You're
I
not.
just need to, yeah. Was this already the door? I think there were some other...
How did you get in here?
Yeah, this is already the door.
Lord...
He is Master Blaster. Yeah, I see. I'm gonna be lazy here and just see if I can do it with a few, with like a...
I don't know if it's a quote from a movie or something, but like in Mandalor's review of Total War Warhammer 2, so when he's talking about the auto resolve bar, and if you lose or you win, it's like he's like you're not good enough. And then I find that so incredibly funny. I don't know why. Nigel, where are you going?
Yeah, I accidentally opened the door.
Well, you opened the door, so John. Nigel, so you always kept those grenades with you, yeah? Might have wanted to throw them.
Don't worry, we're working on it. Yeet. It's not working, Baz. The fact that a lot of people like the music automatically meant it sucked. Jeez.
What music was this?
Good luck shooting him. Yeah, can I? I can't return to base from here, can I? No, see, that's very annoying. Having melee people that sort of having like auto people's very annoying then. I still think we can do this though. Just let me use the hyper battle stimulants. Damn, that overrode it. That does work. There we go. Nothing can go wrong now.
Wait, have they officially said they would do a new Switch version?
Nope, they haven't yet.
Okay.
What?
Should look if I can actually acquire some more Switch games so that I can retroactively justify my purchase of a Switch to myself. Well, Monsanto, right.
If you leave this area now, you die? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean I die if I leave the area?
Well, you just die. Just fall over and...
You just instantly die. There we go. Too easy. Just required like 500 credits worth of stimulants.
What's 500 credits? Nothing, I tell you. Nothing.
Let's see, credits, crystal, retinal combat implant. I really need to get some of those for myself. Because I still can't use implants.
No, now that I'm looking through the video game console Wikipedia entry, I once again find myself honestly surprised at how fucking shit the PlayStation 5 controller looks.
It also has like pretty bad drift things, so like a lot of people are already having their controllers break down.
Amazing.
Like, 10 out of 10. Datapad.
Took like 4 or 5 years for my PS4 controller to break down.
See, it seems it's been trying to turn impressible young Southcliffe to the dark side. It seems the final plan was to use the Southcast to overthrow the current government and to install a puppet government. Never buy the first gen of a system.
Very true.
Yeah.
But you know, I just...
You're not wrong there.
Look at those PS5 controllers. Why are they so incredibly ugly? Who designed this shit?
The Japanese.
But they made the fucking DualShock controllers look perfectly nice.
But Baz, you can't let a good design last. You have to make sure to ruin it.
I mean, there would have literally been no problem. It's just taking the fucking DualShock 4 and snapping a number 5 on it and being done.
That wouldn't work, Baz,
No,
for reasons that are too complicated for you.
I know, it's just that
Imagine not buying the first and the second Mega Drive. Actually, the Mega Drive 2 was actually worse than the Mega Drive. Sorry, the Mega Drive 1 is better than the Mega Drive 2. The barcode.
No, it's barcode. It's a barcode about that North Island annexation.
Oh, I see what you mean. We're gonna be attacked anyway.
So Nitro, what was your punishment game again?
It was like an old PC Engine game.
PC Engine, a console. PC Engine, a console.
Don't think about it.
C Engine, a console.
Go to court. The very first Mega Drives, I see. Yeah, the second Mega Drive had the same thing that happened to like the SNES. They made like a one-chip design later on, which didn't perform as well. Arbiter.
I'm just sitting here and I've been a PC gamer since I was like 5. Don't at me, bro. Oh yeah, the trial, yeah.
I actually just bought a Mega Drive 2 for $25.
Nitro.
And I got a great game along with it.
Nitro, why do you do this? You need the space for Lego.
Yeah, but I have a whole cupboard.
Yeah, but
for consoles. That's
you need the space for more Lego.
That's true, but I don't put Lego there.
Yeah, but you should. Where else are you gonna put your Lego? All the other space is taken.
No, I got a Mega Drive 2 with a controller and some cables, but I also got a great game, Bubsy 2. That'll be wonderful. I'm sure everyone wants to see that. The Mega Drive 3, huh? I don't know. I haven't looked extensively into it. I was like, I know that Franconian wants to have some Mega Drive games for Patreon, and I was like, I can look into it. And it was like, oh, it's dirt cheap. Sure, I'll get some.
I don't know what to say, Nitro. I really don't want to see that.
Did I have authorization? I want to see Bubsy 3D. I don't think anyone wants to see that at all. Did I have authorization? I didn't, but everyone who could disagree with me is dead, so... Surely I can just use force persuade in court, right? And it'll all be fine. I'm on a mission to stop them from taking over the galaxy. I wonder if you're supposed to lie here heavily, but I'm guessing that the whole they're like trying to overthrow the government is kind of gonna help there. Don't you need to ask? Should I represent myself here? I'm sure that would actually work just fine.
You know something I only was made aware of like yesterday. Apparently, Bloodlines 2 has development problems.
only now?
Yeah,
Hey, what's actually
I'm
the
not
best
lying.
option here? Should I? What's the most fun option? If I present myself, or no, I have proof that the Sith are evil. Here we go. Okay, that works as well, I guess. Yeah, Bloodlines 2 in production. Didn't I tell you about that like at last PDXCon already? Or no, like we already started knowing about it then.
I wasn't at last PDXCon, so
No, I know you weren't, but I'm about that.
But people
do the talking and get
definitely
killed.
knew
That doesn't
about
sound
it.
that fun.
They didn't.
Okay. Not guilty. I don't plead, I tell. Not guilty. Dispense with the normal. That means severity. I only killed like 20 or 30 people. But no, like at last PDXCon 2019, what happened is that they said they were going to have a playable demo, and they didn't. And at that point, we were like, okay, you know, and they showed some gameplay there to journalists, and I was there as well with the Kaiserreich guys. Like it was janky. Like the journalists talked about it as well. Like the gameplay demo, like it like there was the areas looked all right, but there were obvious bugs. Story elements were not done. The writing wasn't done yet. It was just like janky kind of. And they gave everyone a free copy of Bloodlines 2.
You know what that
when
sounds
going
like?
Sounds like Cyberpunk.
No.
What
You know what
then?
that sounds like? It sounds like Masquerade 1.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't that kind of jank. It was like the more like the jank where like things don't look like it just looked like a work in progress, of course. But like even their demo, like the things that they show off is like they're proud of it. Like they didn't look that great. And I mean now they're replacing the devs. That is a huge decision. That is not something they would do lightly, I would assume. I do. I have proof. I literally have proof. I have this data pad, and I have this token. But, yeah, so I don't, like, Bloodlines had pretty big issues, and them replacing, was it Hairbrained or Heartsuit? I don't remember. It's like, pretty severe. But I have a feeling, I know they fired some writers, like a year ago, like 2 of their lead writers. So, like, everyone was already like, okay, this is, you know, pretty bad. Getting it. Of course, Trudeau. What a shame, right? Not like it was particularly difficult. Easy peasy. Only had to tell the truth. Damn it, I lost the data pad. I wonder what the Sith diplomat is going to say now.
They say everyone on Manon is equal, but it seems the Republic is a little more equal than the Sith. Neutrality? Ha! That's a laugh.
I mean, their plot to overthrow the government was revealed, but hey, you know.
For the Republic, Manon would already be under Sith control, but we haven't heard one word of thanks from the Selkath.
Yeah, this guy is an ass as well. Can we just execute them both? But yeah, I don't expect to see Bloodlines released until 2 more years. They say they're going to release in 2022, but I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all.
Hey, you know what?
I know there was a guy with the kill here.
One of these days, maybe, perhaps, under good circumstances, we might get some more info on Elden Ring. Maybe. If we bribe some people or something.
Is this star map 2 or 3? This is star map 3. Yes. I have information.
Should be star map 3, right? You got Kashyyyk?
Yes, 3.
Kashyyyk?
So we already did Kashyyyk.
It's called Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk.
We've learned this.
And Tatooine.
Tatooine.
Actually, then it's 4 because we also did Tatooine.
Kashyyyk.
Thank you. No, I'm gonna be very nice because he's gonna give them to me anyway.
Statement.
Oh, he's disappointed though. Take an actual combat team this time? What nonsense! I had, like... This guy's as much combat as I need.
Hey man, clear out.
Which was the guy to talk to
you're here
actually
play some
get...
So
Pazak. Yes.
I hear the Zerka Corp got kicked off of Kashyyyk by the locals. Good for them.
Kashyyyk.
At least someone's...
Which guy was it that was like, could lead me to the other one?
Again. I probably should cut back on the drinking, but it's good. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a cup. Come on, what's the matter? Seems.
Still a shame I can't flirt with her.
Yeah, you're reserved for Bastila. Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, did she get kidnapped?
What? She got kidnapped? She didn't get
Oh
kidnapped.
no, you just benched her.
Yeah, well...
What am I thinking of then?
I do not know. Actually, I could just leave and do it then. Oh, and I want to check out the new crystals that we have.
Kyber crystal?
Indeed. Damage is bonus 3. More blaster bolt reflection. Damage bonus energy 2. Damage bonus versus rat ratio. Oh, droids. In general, you're Opila. Opila is energy 3. Massive criticals. And Luxem, it's only attack bonus 2. Yeah. Imagine not having the stun crystal in. Yeah, I know, right? I think I've given that to someone else. Bondar?
Which one's Knapp?
Yeah. Sigil.
They use the same stock sound for those? Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, Bastla deserves a red one. You're using Rubat, which is +1. Sure, I'll give you looks and why not, and Damned. It's pretty good. So what am I using now? I'm using General as well. Womp womp.
Got something on you. What? You think because I'm a hermit hermit, I've always been a hermit. Just because I haven't seen Sunray for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunray I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
Wait, what? Why is he? No, I guess we can talk to the lady. Because I don't remember actually promising much to her.
Yes,
You're
you
all
did.
leveled up.
Never promise anyone anything.
It's a terrible idea.
Why?
Promises lead to the dark side.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
See, this guy gets it. Drain life, force suppression. Night Valor.
The Grim Dawn devs are making a Banished-style city builder now? Well, that's a change of genre.
Just a bit.
Just very slightly.
No promise of everything is light side and utterly betray them. I'm playing the idiot light side guy. Once we get to the second game, we're gonna be the idiot dark side.
No, you should play the second game as both. Like, do separate playthroughs.
I didn't.
Just to notice how you get roasted with both.
But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunray has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
But we get there at some point.
It's all a mistake,
Then we'll
Jolie.
laugh about how
Sunray
stupid
isn't
it
a
is.
murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Elora. Where's Sunray
Also,
now?
like
Sunray's being
1.5
held
weeks
at
ago,
They
I
won't
couldn't
let anyone
open my
in to see
goddamn window because there was so much snow on it. No, was it 2 weeks ago? Now I left my window open for basically the entire day, and it's just slightly chilly in here.
It's like the temperature rose by like
20 degrees.
20 degrees,
Oh,
and now it's like
I mean, we
it's gonna
at night like 6 a.m. we had 4 or 5 days in a row. We had like minus 18 degrees. So it rose a lot.
Yeah, we were like below minus 10 as well, and now we're like up to 18, and it's gonna drop again to like 9 or 8.
Oh no. The fun thing was, it wasn't really windy here in the cold days. So even if you went out, it was perfectly fine temperature, really. Just had to wear something thick and then it was fine.
Yeah.
We have to at least try to help him.
It's really not what you're expecting. What you're expecting when everything is white is that you go out and suddenly your nose is frozen off. Well, I still have that experience when I'm on my bike, but well, I couldn't drive my bike because everything was full of snow.
Yeah, driving bikes on when it's snowy and cold is awful, especially when it's like also slippery. Woof.
I know, but the fucking street, a layer of snow. There was no street visible, it was just snow. Driving through that on the bike is like, ugh.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
Let's talk to you then. No, he doesn't want to talk at all about his imprisoned friend. You know, why would he? 1 second, I had the links you sent in Discord. For some reason, when I look at like my Discord on my phone, it only shows you in the channel, the talking.
Yeah, I think that's normal. Let me see.
Yeah.
Don't show up yourself.
So Nitro did it. How would I know if he did it? I haven't talked to him at all.
I hear
He totally did it.
as arbiter in Sunry's trial.
I mean, he wouldn't be standing there if he hadn't done it, right?
Way he could have overpowered
Yeah, I
the
can't
Sith
see
woman
myself
like they
either.
claim.
That's true.
If I guess.
About that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older.
I mean, he was having an affair. With her. So she's like, I don't know. I don't know.
How dare he have an affair?
How would I know if he did it? I'm like,
That's the punishment.
they're saying like, oh, the evidence is stacked against. He could also just have done it. Like he was having an affair, so I think that she did it, and he's taking the fall to protect her. But like, why would she want an investigation? That's not right, because she would not want an investigation against him unless she's like, I don't know, super stupid.
I'm a Jedi. And when
Is that so unrealistic?
That keeps you in shape.
I mean,
we're talking about
it's like
here.
she wants to prove he's innocent, but if we would prove that she did it,
Sunry's a decorated war hero.
it would put her in
He's a
jail
hero
instead of
the
him.
Republic.
I could have made a joke here, but I won't.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. The man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
We will see. I don't know. I mean, since the guy was cheating, I assume he is not the most trustworthy, or something else happened there, of course. Because it wouldn't surprise me if the Sith killed her for having an affair with the Republic guy as well.
Jolie, what are you doing here? The Lord sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed. Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think.
I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith when I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us.
It was going well, too.
Sure,
until she turned
sure.
out dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man.
You might have surprised her, you know.
Make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone?
It's a calling card.
I'm not that stupid.
You know, of course you would have to make sure.
Planted the cross. And what about the
How would
lack
they
of
get the
forensic
cross,
evidence?
though?
Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers.
They just
Why
ask a
didn't
Christian for
anything
one.
like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are.
And tell me how she
manipulating
actually
Cellcasts,
died.
And probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Did I ever tell you about how a few years ago our government probably killed some people so that they couldn't testify in a process? In a trial, right?
That doesn't sound too great.
Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find anything else I can help you with.
You know what the NSU is, right?
Before we go to trial.
What does it stand for? Probably, I have heard the abbreviation before.
National Socialistic Underground.
Yeah, I've heard of them before.
Yeah, so when that trial was going on, I think it's 5 different people that were supposed to be, that were connected with the trial or supposed to be witnesses, died under not suspicious circumstances.
Yeah.
Huh? Stuff like one guy who was in a witness protection program just suddenly had an not diagnosed diabetes and died because of it.
They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might
One guy had a light traffic accident and got to the hospital, and then a day later or like a few days later he died from a lung emboli. Not sure how you call that in English. Or if I'm even remembering the right. Well, a lung problem, nothing to do with the accident. Then his ex-girlfriend, who was also a witness, later also died, ruled as suicide. Forensic
suicide by 3 shots to the back of the head.
Abduction results not made public. Another witness burned to death in his car, ruled as suicide.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's
stuff like that. I'm probably not remembering it correctly, but yeah, the people died after having accidents and being put to the hospital for reasons that had nothing to do with the accident. One guy just keeled over while he was in a witness program because he left right extremist groups, and some people killed themselves.
Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over
and then you think about that and you're like, yeah, but that could have just been a very unfortunate chain of random events, right? Yeah. And sure, but then you think about all those shredded cases about the NSU and not the inability, but the unwillingness of the security agencies to actually do anything against them. And then you think about how people actually funneled money to them, and yeah. And then you get kind of scared.
Of course, he's just missed. No, I won't.
So don't think about this, Nitro. Just don't think about it.
Yeah, don't think about it.
Malak, the Sith are evil. They are evil. Malak isn't evil. He's...
I want to stop.
Yeah, he just bombs planets.
Yeah.
He's just misunderstood.
Or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you were quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group. With a lightsaber. And Force powers.
And Force powers. So, do you, I haven't talked about that GME crap in a while, because it dropped down to like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden, so it dropped down from like 300. It went from like 450 at a high to 200, and then down to 40. And it stayed at 40 for like a week and a half, and now it's 120. And it started at 40 today. And then, like, in, 9 in the evening, it's suddenly started shooting upwards. What the hell is going on here? That is really weird.
Someone's
that is
doing
really strange.
something, I would...
Yeah, something's going on somewhere. What the hell? Yeah, alright, let's carry on here. This is shit, I don't know, man. Remember, this is not financial advice.
No, you know what's really shitposting? Kirov reporting.
Man. Let's see, we have to go this way. No, wait, crap, I just was going out of here.
Oh no, Gook just got put into the gulag.
Let's see, I want to go to the hotel. I have to go to the East Central.
And Knaffle too. Oh no.
The hotel is here, right? No, yeah, there's the hotel. Let's see. So now we can actually get in here. Let's talk to him.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Wait, did Elon Musk tweet something about Jimmy? I haven't looked on Reddit at all or any other news, but it might be him. Wouldn't surprise me. I would swear he started.
Elon Musk no longer world's richest person as Tesla shares fall.
No, I don't think so.
Elon Musk responds to critical tweet with a single emoji and the eggplant. Elon Musk moved to Texas and embraced celebrity. Can Tesla run on autopilot?
I mean, Elon Musk was doing some really, really dumb crap recently. It's like, oh yeah, let me just buy 1.5 billion of Bitcoin, and then it rises, and then immediately after it crashes again.
So its last two tweets are fucking doggy memes on the moon.
Yo, yeah, he's been buying Dogecoin as well. I think. Jesus, what a... Yeah, good grief. Actual moon.
Mm-hmm.
What a weirdo. Oh well. Never trust Musk. He just memes. Let's see... Just barely, but I wouldn't say that to the courts.
Jesus Christ.
Did you buy some Bitcoin? No, I didn't. I also did not make her buy any. I don't control what she does. Also, crypto, I don't know. I never really got into that. I guess I owned some a long time ago, but it's like...
Please don't support that bullshit.
What? It's not. I mean, it's just stupid. But it's not.
Yeah,
I don't see crypto as the future.
Yeah, it's stupid bullshit that's consuming copious amounts of energy.
That is true,
For
yeah.
no
Lhasa
reason.
used to rent rooms here every week or so.
As if we
Then
had
Sunray would
enough
come by a
problems
couple
with our
hours later
energy
and stay all
consumption
night.
already.
It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
And then people started fucking mining bitcoins.
The Sith woman, he can't run good.
Oh, we already talked, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
After the shot
No,
went
I
off.
don't think so. What?
Okay, yeah.
There were only 2 other
witnesses.
people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally, I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
Alright, well, let's go talk to them then, I guess. Like, why won't he talk to... Well, I guess we could talk to him now when we would probably...
Sorry.
Talk to the guy.
Talk to
Thank you for the
that.
credits, by the way.
Selkath, you here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me? Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually. I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself. Oh, well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Well, one time, I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course.
Accidentally, of course.
And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith.
Of
I
course.
leave them alone, and they leave
It was an
me alone.
accident, Your Honor.
And seeing as how Alassa
I
had
didn't
a
mean to
Sith
kill her.
lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest. Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Okay.
You again. I was in my
Yeah,
room,
please.
minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Alassa's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty. Yes.
Wait, I can't play Pazak with him? Aw, man! I'm disappointed by that, genuinely. I want to play... Did you play Pazak with the witness? Yes, I did, Your Honor. This room just is not open at all? Jolie, booger off.
Yes? Yes?
This room was open. About the murder, Sith lady's room, what did you wear at the hotel? Not fair, rich, too rich, stayed for weeks, pay for a few days. I'm not gonna wait all that, because it's just the same freaking voice lines over and over and over again. What did you see? What about a room? Oh, yeah.
Lupor pampa ki mulira kun tangi zelkat mama jikona. Lupor ag inkotune. Lupor no molira. Lupor chachopa. Lupor ba.
I think you've screwed up already, buddy. I think you will. Well, you know, I think we already have a lot of evidence to get the guy thrown out. But it's still, why... Yeah, I'm gonna guess that, you know, they was killed by the Sith. But why would... Well, that was easier than I would expect it to be. The only weird thing is, like, why would he not talk about, like, obviously he was seen running out.
You were the one defending Sunry now, huh?
Should you, Nitro? I don't know. Mysterious man.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial.
That's true, but that's why I want to talk to him still. See what he says about that.
To me, many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It's much more complicated.
What do you mean?
First appear. The Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides
Oh no.
to fail.
Oh no, this BR is from Rio.
By the footprints. You understand, yes?
It's what. It's just. I hope TBW heard that,
They both had something.
so that they can instantly start complaining about Rio.
Get to the bottom of this murder. You might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies. Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunry.
Why? What did I miss in the embassy? I don't remember seeing any other data pads. But I'll take a look at my inventory.
Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in
this murder. All right, because I remember finding a data pad.
A data path?
But I don't think... Yeah, but it's data module. Encrypted data received from the Republic droid. And the token. Yeah.
Reminds
Conclusion
me.
spawn. Oh, okay, then we'll have to go back.
Reminds me of when I was doing certain tests by hand for one of our repositories. Rather, I couldn't programmatically reconstruct the problems that were happening, so I was modifying certain test files by hand. And then every time when I wanted to restart the test files, it wanted to delete the old ones, and then every time it was like, test didn't work because IO error, can't access file. And it's like, God, for fuck's sakes. Then I had to close both Notepad, and I had to fucking go outside of the folder with Windows, the Windows Explorer, because just being inside the folder was like, nope, can't delete these things.
Really weird.
It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, I think the process checked if there was something else using it, but not if it was a blocking use, because I'm guessing it just did very rudimentary checking. Because I know you can delete things just fine if you have the folder open. It's only when you have it actually opened in something else that has like write access, it'll complain. In theory, it shouldn't, but yeah.
Have you managed to
theory.
Excellent.
Here's your
It does not
data.
appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its
And
contents.
then it's like,
And now for your information.
you try
You're
to
not supposed
delete
to
something,
speak of
it's
this,
like,
but
nope,
since you are a Jedi
this
and we've
is
exhausted all the other
getting
options,
used.
I think I can
And you're like,
trust you with
well,
this.
As you
but
know,
it's
the
not.
Republic
And
is
then you
fighting
go
for its
inside
very
the folder,
existence against the evil
delete
of the
everything
Sith
inside
Empire.
the folder,
As you
go up
also
again and
undoubtedly
delete
know,
the
we're
folder, and
moving
it
very
works. And
poorly.
it's like,
We need much in the way of
That's really
supplies and
weird.
materials
what
to
the
start an
fuck
entire
are you
battle
doing,
and bring us
Windows?
victory. Manon is the
Yeah.
sole
Alternatively, you
source of
go
KOTOR,
in,
the most
there
powerful medical
is
substance in the
something you can't
galaxy.
delete,
Frankly,
and then
we're
you're
as
like,
close as
but
we can get.
which process is using it? And the PC is like, yeah, I don't know, look it up. Then you look it up, and nothing is using the goddamn file.
This includes KOTOR
That's really
exploits,
weird.
but a few more far-sighted self
Because
see that the Sith
you
are ever
can
allowed to
check
win. The
the
galaxy will be plunged into
open
darkness,
file
and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manon anyway.
connections.
So we made a
I
deal.
think rudimentary over the resource manager. When was that? Resource monitor, rather.
What sort of deal you
We
make?
recently began construction of a secret
Get the
underground facility to
CPU
harvest KOTOR
with the
directly at its source.
handles.
We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively.
Oh, that's where other
Current
Mercs are
techniques
dying.
insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of
Oh, it's a star
obstruction.
map.
An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since. As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of
I'm very
exposure to
sad
the
that
Sith.
TBW didn't complain.
Alright, so... What's...
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our KOTOR packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us.
Explains why Strudel said you could just skip the damn thing.
There may be some
To
survivors
have
left
the,
perhaps even the head scientist.
Because you just
Good luck in
can.
your efforts.
Yeah, you can just skip like half the game if like was like 500 spice or something. It was a huge number. They just still have the corpse there. Wow.
Of course. Why would you get rid of that, right? No need to. Decomposing corpses don't cause problems.
Yeah, exactly.
They just don't. It's fine. Everything's fine. Also, ignore all the corpses that we...
we can put in that Sith base. It's completely filled the damn place. Anyway, I suppose I can find some kind of clue here. Oh, no, it's going to attribute level, but I don't know where. Hey, what should I up then? Probably not a bad idea to get this up, but getting strength to 20 might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, we already talked about Jimmy.
Yeah, we just talked about it a bit. With it like going up, what is it, 300% in a single day? In like an hour and a half? It's stupid. Then I'll just go for strength. Fuck it.
You know what's also stupid?
Pray tell.
Pretty much the entire stock market.
Yes, that's true. Remember, every 2 points matter, you're right. Because it gives you a bonus.
It just doesn't work. Rather, it doesn't work the way it's supposed to work to be able to work.
Yeah. You'll only get one more point in the place. Oh, really? Oh, boy. I've got another power as well. I mean, the Gmail is it's varying a lot. It's already up to $119 now. Like it goes up by ridiculous amounts. But I thought the market closed like 20 minutes ago. If you get to level 20, even if it's a game. I mean, I thought there was quite a decent amount of the game still left.
I mean,
what was the Force Stun? Or was it that, like... No, this was the one I wanted, Force Wave. That's the one I thought was really going to be pretty good. Right. We'll see. Anyway, where's the damn... Do we need to look on the computer? The levels are exponential. Yeah, I know, but I thought I had more time than that left. Log off. No, of course it's just that computer.
Quite a lot left, but...
You can finish on 18 by accident, easy. Let me actually log off, make a quick save. Oh, what the hell did I do? I clicked a bit too fast there. Access restricted data archives. That's probably what I need, but I don't have the spikes. Which means I need to buy those. Finish. Yeah, I imagine if you do it, but if you don't do everything on the side, you're probably going to get a lot faster. Anyway, we can go to a shop and get some computer spikes. I think the other guy can also help us. What's his face? The droid back at home. We can actually go there right now. Yeah, talk to him. He's over here. There we go, got a programming spike. Return. I need to find the shop. Here we go, TFAX shop.
Hey, Tyberg, how's it going? Ah, glad to hear it. Hey, this stuff's all for the Republic embassies, so can you just bill it to them?
Need spikes. Don't think he's selling any. Nope. Ooh, advanced stun ray might be fairly useful, but it's only usable consumable parts, so I'm not very happy with that. Oh god, where was the other store? I think it was in the East Courtyard. I mean, I'm gonna have to go to the Sith bit anyway. We can also talk to... Did we kill one of them yet? No, I don't think so. Let's see. I think I'm gonna finish the murder stuff and then I'm gonna call it. There's, I'd like to go to bed at a decent time again today.
What? Going to bed?
Don't go Sith, but it doesn't spawn if you killed everyone.
No.
I have killed everyone.
No.
Really? That's useless. But why? That's a shame. Look at your inventory. Computer spike 2 for 250. Jeez. Well, I'll just have to buy them, I'm pretty sure. Don't think I've got much of a choice. But why does it's really kind of stupid it doesn't spawn if you have killed everyone. Then we'll have to go to the Ebon Hawk and then fly to another place for another store. There's a store pretty early into like the moon around Yavin.
Incoming fighters!
It should be them now, it's one more. Damn it, can't hit that low. There we go. Thank you, very cool. I have to go back to Manan. Wait, what's wrong with me? Yeah, of course we have to go back to Manan. Man. Guess the game didn't like it. I just didn't want to play the cutscene. Okay, sure. Okay, this I deserve this.
Amazing, Nathan.
Where's the last one? Double turn. Yeah, it's wonderful. I was like 90% sure of course we were gonna get it. There we go. I'm so glad that, yeah. There we go. Hello, Yevon. Nice T-posing there, kids. Let's get out of here. Doesn't really matter, but... Oh, hey, it's actually something different. That's a lot of words. Let's see. Do I represent the exchange? Not really, but what's going on here? Yeah. Just get out of here. Getting a reward for this? Of course not. No, what did they want? Computer spikes. Light exoskeleton. Jeez. Shame there's nothing that actually gives more than what I already have.
Oh, nice. My stream chat died.
Hmm.
Amazing.
You should have the good Gatling gun. I don't know which one that is. Geez, advanced. Yeah, it's a lot of level 3 implants. Awareness plus 10. Composite heavy plating. Sounds pretty good. Defense plus 13. Short shield. Doesn't exactly have what I'm looking for though, which is a bit weird. Very annoying. See, it has the Ion X gun. 1 to 10 physical as well. Geez, 12k. 3 to 20 energy. The Bargain assault gun. 15 grand though. Dex plus 3 boldness sounds pretty. I'm not. He doesn't have what I'm looking for though. Have you got his discount from Pazak? I don't know. I've played a lot of Pazak with him, but I'm not sure if I've played enough yet. I think I've played quite a few games though, but oh, come on. No. Here, have fun. Where else can I get the spikes? I have to go to. Well, I can go to. Words. Whatchamacallit. Jesus, I said I wasn't even paying attention. Tatooine has a shop real close. Manan Docking Bay Merchant. Oh, the Docking Bay Merchant. Of course, I didn't check that guy. No, we'll go back then. 23. I've got a -3. Come on. $17. Nah, I can have up to a +5. Oh, come on. I'm not getting anything, am I? All the others have limited. Okay. Well, then I'll go there. So in theory, I could have just bought all of the spikes that I needed there. You want to do a +4? Yeah, there you go. We're not gonna make it. Don't think I'm gonna win this. We'll have to see though. Oh God. Okay. Come on. Ah, yeah, we lose. No. Let's load that again. Let's get out of here. No, I'm pretty sure I haven't bought all of his spikes already. Alright, let's get out of here then. And let's go back to Manan. Please not another turret section. Please not another turret section.
Turret section.
Thank God.
Aw.
Oh, thank God. Oh, keep Baz, goddammit.
What?
Stop hoping for that. I really don't want it. It'll be awful. Oh boy, the third turret section in a row. Good grief.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a wonderful plan that I really don't want to do. Let's see if the guy was over here. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see your inventory. Computer spike. Yeah, you're right. By like a bunch. If I'd known that, I could have at least done the immediate return to go to ship and then go back, but nah.
Got something on your... You got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgot what engine sounded like. Closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is Uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful. Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
Tell me.
Damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Breath like a bantha.
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up,
Stop.
you know.
Stop insulting my breath, damn it.
Oh, yes.
Nope.
Andor Vex was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was. No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall. I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed.
I am not overconfident. Let me go back to awkward flirting with Bastila.
Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring. Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fella, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand. Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too, or those could have just been gurgling noises. No,
gurgling noises.
Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down.
He's enjoying that a bit too much.
With the reactor core.
God.
Next thing I know,
Sadly,
all
I
the
can't
ship's alarms
hear
are
him
ringing.
talk. So.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire
that's
sector for
TPW.
centuries to come.
But as we all know, throwing someone into a reactor core doesn't actually kill them. They just, show up a few decades later on another planet.
But he was cloned or something. I don't know.
Well, hey, the chances may not be great, but
I think the
one
book
has the
version
opportunity to see something
rationalized
like
it
that
as
twice
a
in
clone.
lifetime. Anyway, go on.
Which
My
doesn't
throat is
explain
dry
why
and
he's so
cranky.
goddamn messed up, but no.
Yeah, this way. What a guy. I don't remember having access, seeing those like hidden parts of the computer, but I'm guessing they only showed up after the after everything. He wants you to throw it in the. He wants me to become a Sith and and go on a murderous rampage and then have a redemption arc in a few dozen years where I turn out to be good, right? I keep forgetting. Is the? I think the Republics are on the west, but I don't remember exactly. Doesn't mean I want to go up her loading ramp KOTOR 2. Jeez. That does sound like some awkward flirting that I would do in this game. You must gather your... Oh god, where the hell's Jolie? Where the hell are you? Ugh, I need you to be a little bit faster, damn it. I like how they they walk like really stilted. Yeah, it's really bad pathfinding sometimes. I mean, usually it works all right, but I wish there was. I know there's a command for like letting your party like do crap on their own. Yeah, no, we need to go to the other place. And we need to actually still talk to the guy as himself.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunray.
Now we need to talk to the guy first.
Jolie, coming to check in on an old man?
Soon, old friend.
Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls.
But you're in a circle.
You know what you're doing.
There's no technically an infinite amount of walls.
Well, I was at the hotel.
I mean,
anything else? Go ahead. How would they know? I wonder if the Sith. You should
talk to the witness. Said that you did that.
A Rhodian?
Yeah.
I didn't know there were any Rhodians on Manon. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel.
Hey, all the time.
Okay, so
that's
maybe there
different
are
than he
a whole
told
bunch
us.
of Rhodians on Manon. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? Go ahead, ask. No, what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Alasa was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please. I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Alasa, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to help me prove that I wasn't the killer.
Okay, so the judges keep saying that he left afterwards, but he is not. We're not allowed to talk to him about that. That I find a bit weird.
He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it.
So that kind
Maybe
of
the
checks
Sith woman
out.
attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Love. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood. That was a long time ago. In a war, far,
In a galaxy
far away.
far, far away.
He's changed now. Settled down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence. Find the real evidence.
Alright, I have to go talk to the other guy again as well. No, I don't want to do that. I'll talk to the judges. They said to talk to them as well, but Let me talk to him. Let's see. Here's something else. Could have lost it more.
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunry would have overlooked it being in Elassa's hand.
What do you think of him?
Speaking of that injury,
quite high regard.
Has it been taken into consideration, Your Honor?
Cold motion may rule your Senate. I mean, right. I don't think. I know that we can go to the map to the whatchamacallit, sorry, the hotel again and talk to the guy. I could force the other guy to say that the gunshot happened after he left, but I don't like that. I want to go to the real bottom of this damn thing. But it's not clear to me if the hotel guy is actually telling the truth. I think he is, but I don't know. It's a Jedi way to bribe people, Nitro. That's not wrong. We also need to go to the Republic. Yeah, the Republic Enclave here to actually check the computer. Probably help us quite a bit. I guess walking back is not a lot of work. Let's first talk to the other guy, who kinda seemed to have lied to us.
No way, he lied to you, Nitro? Why would he ever do that? Didn't you want to stop,
no,
by the way?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I thought it was gonna be over a bit quicker, but it doesn't seem so. I think I'll go hack the computer, and then I'll go. Unless this guy tells me anything. But I don't think it will get anything out of him besides what we already know.
Normally I don't. The other is a regular. Don't anything.
Yeah, we already knew that.
Elassa used. It doesn't take.
Nah.
Well,
the Jedi ways are to be preachy and accept the turret section's life thrown at them with. It's to get evidence and do trials. I have left anyway. I assume the trial doesn't take that long. In theory, that planting should already be enough. There we go. Beautiful young woman followed by a much older man. As he walks further into the room, he closes it, pulls the blaster, and shoots her in the back. He did it. What? So... What?
Have you done
when you are ready to the sub,
a quick wait for 5 seconds and you're completely...
The guy... So it appears the guy shot her and he ran away. So that is all true. So what they were telling is all correct.
Yeah.
It seems I can't... Jolie's quest, the morally grey one. Yeah.
Hi, Tyvar.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing it's because she's a Sith Jedi. So we as a normal Jedi... Sorry, a Sith...
full stop.
Dark Jedi, whatever. Yeah, a Sith, full stop. Yeah, it's not a surprise that his is the more... Is it... I wonder what we can drag out of him. We should be... Alright, we need to go to the other one up there. I don't know. I'm guessing the idea is that you can bribe... Oh, I guess we still hold the keys. I wonder if I can confront him. I don't know what I would do.
Joey!
Soon, old friend.
I know you're guilty, yeah.
The truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, that something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. They found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it. The Sith must have been spying on me and Alasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence. So they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy.
It wasn't an accident. I shot her in the back. It was suicide, you know?
On her body, I knew the Sith
She did it herself.
So,
she did it herself.
Now you know the whole story.
She told me to do it.
What are you going to do?
As a dumb good Jedi, well, it's a great quest. So the whole idea is you're not sure what to do. If you're a Sith, it's easy. But do they change the plot if you go Sith? Because otherwise, it's fairly clear what you would do. It was her king to be shot in the back. That's pretty good. No, fuck the Sith.
But Sunry is a murderer. I'm sorry, old friend, but you are. I can't approve of this. You go ahead, however, if that's what you think is best.
Although, to be fair,
to see reason in this. If I'm convicted,
aren't you a Jedi? He's a murderer.
Yeah.
Make him confess.
Hey, we got dark side points. Make him confess. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna do it that way. I think I'll just make him admit he's guilty. See, we had just... Yeah, we came back here. Yeah. Because the thing is, he's already dead. It's fine. Your honor was consensual. It wasn't forbidden love. Jesus. You fish don't know what's good in life. You going to murder Jolie's best friend? I mean, I don't know. I'll talk to him. He seems to like, you know. All right, I could of course do the do all this again, and then I don't know.
Some kind of monster, don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands?
That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
I don't see how the two of us are any different.
His best friend
she
is
was a
spy.
She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved to die.
Killing your lover while she sleeps, yeah.
I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Otto City officials might even place KOTOR sanctions on the Republic Embassy. Without KOTOR, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines?
Jesus, like, the options are not like, oh, you can talk to Jolie for a second. No, you have to either, like, take either way here.
No, I can't do that. And put the Republic's supply of KOTOR in danger. No, I won't. Now look, I may have done something stupid, and it may only be worse for my standing by it, but I will not confess. If you turn me in, the Republic will likely lose its KOTOR export privileges, and then we'll lose the war for sure. Are you going to send all those thousands, millions like Taurus to their deaths just for your sense of justice?
Sunry, this is wrong and you know it. I am a Jedi. What is it that you expect me to do to defend your actions?
You do whatever you have to, Jolie. I know what I did.
Jesus
but I
Christ.
also know what's at stake
Hey,
here.
Nitro,
No,
am I just
I'll rot in here. for you.
autistic? Or
won't betray the
am I
Republic.
totally justified
you have to.
that I hate it when people
Know
just
what the
talk about
consequences will
COVID
be.
with the coronavirus? No, it's not the coronavirus. There are many coronaviruses. You fucking idiot. The thing
No,
has a
that's just
name.
you being. I'm sorry. That is just you being autistic. Yes. I'm sorry.
God damn it. Well, I'd rather be autistic than stupid, like the people who just call it the coronavirus. The coronavirus continually changes.
Let's see.
No, you're talking about fucking COVID-19. It's not fucking the coronavirus.
Let's go throw him in front of the bus. He deserves it. Yep. He is guilty. The prescribed penalty for murder is death. What a shame.
This is the will of the court, but it doesn't feel like justice to me.
What? It's like, what do you mean it's not justice? Like, whatever you want to care about, the laws of the place is what he broke. So we're being, the good guy here, right? Right? Please confirm me.
How can I help?
But that doesn't mean it's justice.
I mean...
You did what was necessary. Sunry was guilty. Doesn't matter that his victim was a Sith or that he was
It's
a
like
hero.
if they discovered that she was a spy trying to turn him, he could have just quit seeing her.
And now Sunry's dead, which is a
But
shame.
it's not. That's not what you just said, Nitro.
Once. I don't want
What
to
do you
talk
mean?
about this anymore. My jaw aches.
You
It's
just
just
said
like, what is justice?
You just said that if the local laws were broken, then justice is bringing that person to.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
that's
he broke. He knew the rules.
That's not how that works, Nitro.
I mean, okay, I see your point. You're right, but like it's not like he was acting without knowledge of that. Like he knew
whether
that
the Bastila is correct when she says this doesn't feel like justice is a different matter entirely, Nitro.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if he knew she was a spy, and he's not saying that he killed her because she was like she could extract information on him that would be bad. He's like, oh, like I had a heated gamer moment and I shot her in the back. That's basically what he's saying. He could have just stopped being an informant. Any information that she knew, he had told her, she would have already passed on. And if he was right there, he would have just exposed it and just said, okay, I'm sorry.
Next third section.
No, the next third section is going to be next stream, damn it. I'm going to call it here.
No, just
Always
ending
good
it,
to,
and then in 10 minutes you're starting the next stream, right?
No.
Very sad.
There we go. Yeah, very sad, I know. No, I'm going to be back Friday with maybe the last of your Patreon game we'll have to see and more Rise of Nations. I'm just so good at,
Wait, why aren't you doing it tomorrow?
anything. Because I moved it to Friday.
Oh.
Cheers, Strudel. No, I won't. I'm gonna go to bed fairly soon. Anyway, cheers for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. We finished the above ground section now. so we can go underwater
No,
next
it's
time.
time for.
The schedule never follows it. No, I remade my schedule
It's
once.
time to,
I had like one transition week.
It's time to trigger our deep sea fears.
Yeah. No, right now, it's Tuesday and Fridays, which are the Patreon games, and that won't change for a while. I don't think the only reason I might change is if someone else comes in who needs another day, and once Baz's Patreon games stop, then I could move Sea Fusions and the other person's game to something else. Have you never played Undertale? It's from Undertale. We'll see. Anyway,
I have never played
fun.
Undertale either.
It's pretty fun. I can recommend it. So yeah, cheers, good night, and I'll see you guys on Friday.